How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. Excellent. You very settled and happy and relaxed in the role of Jacob now. It's your third Twilight movie, isn't it? Do you remember back to the first one and the first day on set?
I do. I do. The first day on set for Twilight was on a beach, and it was very cold. But back then, I got to wear some clothing, so that was good. But yeah, I mean, when we were filming Twilight, we had no idea in the world that it would end up like this. So we're just extremely thankful to be here today.
It's interesting you brought up the idea of the cold. Obviously in Britain, very changeable weather, famously, and I watch the film and I just worry about all you wolf guys just feeling freezing because you have so little to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, should I be worried, or actually are there industrial-sized heaters just out of shot?
There is
Yeah.
just out of shot. There's a couple heaters and blankets and stuff, but it's very painful when you're in the shot because you can't use them then. But yeah, as soon as they call cut, we're freezing, we're shaking. We run over the heaters and wrap blankets around us. But it's very cold, definitely.
There seems to be, when you read the biogs of yourself and your fellow Wolfpack members, there's a lot of guys who are very sort of sporty and martial arts and energy, and you must have picked that up on set, especially in a movie that's so action-packed like Eclipse. That everybody's really really up for letting rip in this, aren't they? Letting
Yeah.
go.
Well, I did martial arts for 7 years of my life, and played sports growing up. So yeah, definitely, it was great to be able to use and incorporate some of that. But unfortunately, in Eclipse, I couldn't do too much because whenever the action comes, it's my wolf doing it, not me.
Yeah, so what happens then when it becomes your wolf doing things? When you're filming the movie, where do you go? What do you do whilst it's the wolf scenes?
I'm not even on set.
Yeah.
I'm at home, sleeping. Yeah, I mean, they kind of just film the camera as if the wolf was in shot, and then afterwards is when they do all the post-production and put the wolves in.
And do you recognise any of yourself when you see the wolf? Because they do this in Disney cartoons, don't they? Where they often try to make the character look a bit like the person
Right.
who's doing the voice.
Right. The only thing is the eyes of the wolf are actually my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. When we filmed New Moon, they did like scans of my eyes so they could put them and use them in the wolves. So that's really cool.
And when people go and see Eclipse, just give us maybe a couple of scenes that you think are particularly exciting that fans should look out for. Maybe scenes that you made that you're really proud of.
Yeah. My favorite scene in the movie is the tent scene. It's kind of, I feel like the tent scene sums up the entire movie. It's extremely tense between Edward and Jacob, and you got the rivalry going on. But at the same time, it's pretty funny as well, just because of the situation.
Yeah, it's a great moment. It's really good to have that laughter in there as well, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it is an intense story. I mean,
It is.
but it's good to have those lighter moments.
Yeah, if there wasn't those lighter moments, it'd just be way too intense.
Yeah.
So it's great to have it super tense. You're on the edge of your seat, and then all of a sudden somebody drops a funny one-liner like, "Does he own a shirt?" So it's very good.
And how was the big kissing scene? Because that's certainly something that Kristen's talked about, as one of the big moments that obviously the fans are really, excited about seeing. How was that going into that scene? Because it is, it's a pivotal part, isn't it, of the Twilight saga?
It is. It's the first time Jacob and Bella ever kiss, and the only time, sadly. So it was very important.
You wanted to make the most of it, right?
I know, you gotta make the most of it, and I think we did, because it's like the climax of the film. It's like the ultimate movie kiss. We're on top of the mountain with the gorgeous background, and the camera's swooping around us. It was very good, and yeah, close. Kristen and I are close friends. So I wouldn't call it awkward, but it was different.
You're aware of the fact that this is a big moment for the movie and a big moment for the fans of the story.
Yeah, absolutely, very big.
So I want to talk about this year, 2010, because you've already had a big movie out with Valentine's Day. Now we've got Eclipse. You're filming some other stuff, Stretch Armstrong, I guess, later on this year.
Right.
How's 2010 been for you so far? It seems to me, as the sort of the journalistic point of view, that it's a big breakout year for you.
It's extremely exciting. This franchise has provided so many opportunities, and I couldn't be more thankful. It's allowed me to do what I love to do, and that's to make movies and meet and work with new people, and that's what I'm having fun doing. I start Abduction, my next movie, in about 3 weeks from now, and then we'll do the 2 Breaking Dawns after that, and then I'll do Stretch after that.
So it's a busy time then. This
It
year
is.
has been very busy year.
It's been busy so far, and for the next year, it's going to continue to be busy.
Now I got a question from one of my colleagues at the BBC. Actually, I'll show you a
Alright.
picture of her. She's called Fern. I did get a picture of her here. Hold on a second. There she is. That's Fern.
There's Fern.
Yeah. Now
Alright.
she's a very big fan of Twilight, and I've already posed this question to your co-star Robert because I said, look, when Fern reads the books and watches the movies, she's kind of stuck in the middle, right? She can't decide whether she prefers Jacob or whether she prefers, the other guy.
Right.
And the other guy has already given us his defence about why she should choose him, but maybe you'd like to say hello to Fern and just tell her actually why she should be on Jacob's side.
Oh boy, Fern, you put me in a position here that I don't like. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think Bella could go wrong, or you could choose wrong. Either way you go. I mean, both of them are great guys. Jacob, I'll go his side. He's extremely loyal. He's as loyal as they come. He's very persistent. He's going to fight for you until your heart stops beating. But, I mean, Edward, he's a great guy as well. So, good luck with that decision.
I think that's a very loaded answer. I think you know which side you're on. But very charming as well. I like it.
All right. Good to hear.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good
Thank
seeing
you.
you.